2020 continues. Here's John Stossel.
Were you gouged buying gas this week or maybe over the Memorial Day weekend? Did you pay those record prices we heard about? It's time to say, give me a break. But to whom?
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
The price of gas is ridiculous.
And it's a new record, say the media.
Filling up is more expensive now than it's ever been.
Gas prices have hit a record high.
Another record high.
A record high of, get this, $3.18 a gallon.
Well, get this. It's not a record high. That's what they say in the media, but it's only a record high if you don't adjust for inflation. And that's just silly.
You might as well say the movie Rush Hour 2 made more money than Gone with the Wind. The media ought to quote prices in real dollars, but many don't seem to care.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Once you adjust for inflation, it turns out gas cost more 25 years ago, in 1981, when it cost $3.29 in today's dollars.
One reason people are upset by gas prices is that the price is in your face.
It's probably why people have been emailing us these pictures with angry comments about how much they have to pay in their towns. But it may surprise them that this year the price of lettuce, broccoli, and apples increased much more than the price of gas.
But you probably don't know that because they don't post these big signs.
And think about what it takes to bring us gasoline. First, oil has to be sucked out of the ground, sometimes from deep beneath an ocean, or underneath ice, or from places where workers risk their lives. And just to get to the oil means the drill has to bend and dig sideways through as many as 7 miles of earth. What they find has to be delivered through long pipelines or shipped in monstrously expensive ships, then converted into 3 different formulas of gasoline, trucked in trucks that cost more than $100,000 each.
And then the gas stations have to have all this expensive equipment to make sure we don't blow ourselves up while filling the tank. After all that,
government takes billions more in taxes from the gas we buy than the oil industry makes in profit. You could say government's the real gouger. But the politicians never say that.
Our oil companies in America are reporting record profits. Record profits.
To which I say, so what? When did profit become a dirty word?
I wish the oil executives would come out of their bunker once and face the media. They could say something like, why are you complaining about our profit? What do you think we do with it? Buy fancy cars and homes? Well, we do actually, but nearly all the money goes to looking for more oil and in following the environmental rules that you want us to follow. You should want us to make more profit.
But they don't talk that way to the media, many of whom believe the greedy oil companies cheat.
We are being hosed here, and the oil fat cats are lapping up the dollar.
Gouging at its best.
But after Hurricane Katrina, Congress had the Federal Trade Commission investigate gas price gouging, and the FTC found no instances of illegal manipulation.
But did the politicians pay attention to this study that they asked for? Apparently not, because now that prices are high again, they're rushing to pass a law to punish price gouging. But what is gouging?
The bill outlaws prices that are unconscionably excessive or take unfair advantage.
Lawyers salivate over the money they'll make, debating vague words like those. And worse, what if Congress actually succeeds in capping prices?
Do you remember what happened the last time the politicians imposed price caps? It was a disaster. It led to long lines at gas pumps, and many people couldn't get gasoline. Only when price controls were lifted did supplies rush in, and then prices went back down.
Oil companies don't control the price of gasoline any more than you or I control the price of our house.
It's basic economics, says economist Russ Roberts.
Housing prices have been rising in many American cities over the last 5 or 10 years. It's not because we're greedy. It's not because we're mean. It's because the market, the supply and demand activities of all the consumers and all suppliers pushes those prices up.
And that's what happened to the price of gas. Demand's up 3% since last year, but there's only 1% more supply because refineries can't refine more gasoline. Several caught fire in the last few months. In fact, there have been 30 refinery shutdowns this spring alone. All this makes me want to say,
give me a break.
To big oil for not facing the cameras, to the media for getting the story wrong, and to the politicians who may fix a problem by making it worse.